Yeah, and obviously camera before. This is what we look like on the weekend. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ruthie. Thank you so much for clicking on this little face right here. Oh yeah. If you were new to my channel, thank you so much for coming by. I know that something prompted you to come over here, and whatever that was, thank them or thank it, whatever it was or whoever it was. But if you are a regular, always coming across here to see what we got to offer, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You watch the entire video, and if you love what you see, then you can go click that subscribe button, click the like button. You gotta put on the notification bell because I'll be bringing content quite often. All right folks, so today's video, it's going to be our October Boxycharm review. So if you haven't seen the items that I received from Boxycharm for the month of October, then you need to go look at that video so you can get a clear idea as to what I'm going to be doing today. But I do have some other exciting news before I get into this box. Again, there's just 3 items in the box. I made sure that I left the items that I wanted to review before this entire video started. 2 things I gotta mention though. For those of you who watched my last video, which was the Boxycharm October unboxing video, I did show you guys 2 items that I got from Boxycharm in the form of skincare, and I told you that I used one of them already. I use it in the shower. It's very good. I use it again today. This video is being recorded on a Sunday, and I did tell y'all I'll be using the exfoliator every other day. The last time I used it, or the first time I used it, was on Friday, and I use it again today, this morning, on my face. It's very good. Unfortunately, I checked on the add-ons and it's out of stock. So if you can't grab it, I'm so sorry, but yeah, late like so. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know how many of y'all remember my very first palette that I received, or very first set of palettes that I received from Boxycharm. How many of y'all remember this palette here? Turns out when I went on Boxycharm's add-ons website, I noticed that there were different colors. If you don't remember this palette on the outside, you might remember it from the inside, and you might very well remember that orange here. This orange that we clearly underestimated last time we used it. And it turns out that it's not a shimmer, it's more like a glitter. The good news about it is that when I did my first review on this palette, I did tell you guys that I'm gonna have to get the glitter glue so that I can get it to work. Newsflash, I got the glitter glue. So I'll be going back to this palette. Originally I wasn't going to, but I wanted to go back to it for the orange. I was very excited about it because of the colors of what it looks like and everything. And I finally got the glitter glue. So I'm going to go back to this palette again. I'm not going to use the shades from it. I'm just going to use the glitter from it. And let's see how it truly stood out. I underestimated the glitter itself. I thought it was pressed shimmer, but it wasn't. So I finally got a chance to get my hands on that glitter glue. Compliments of Trissy Luxury Cosmetics. I also got some new lashes from her. I got some other glitters from her. I bought a green and I bought a pink. And if you want to see what it looked like on my eye, the green one specifically, you have got to follow me on Instagram. I post all of my makeup looks there every day because I'm going to work all the time. So I decided to go back to makeup after my makeup and mask video, when I realized that I can do it again. But now that we are way off of that, we are gonna get into the video of all videos, reviewing the items in this box. Let's show you the items that we'll be reviewing. This breakfast in bed palette. Get out of here. Breakfast in Bed palette by Beauty Bakery. We will be creating a look using this palette here. The only downfall of this palette so far, in terms of review, there's no mirrors. So usually I do use a mirror to, you know, so that I don't be too far away from you guys when I'm doing the review, but in this case I might be a little distant. I will also be reviewing this little thing right here. It is a lip butter, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce it again. It's something it's some Brazilian Kiss tinted lip butter. I do like the color. I saw there were other colors like this, and I'm so glad that Boxycharm sent me this shade right here. It looks so pretty, right? Look at that color. So this is gonna match very well with our palette that we are reviewing. And I will also be using this matte moisturizer. So the first thing you're going to be able to see is this. I'm going to be putting this on my face first after my first primer, so you guys can see exactly how matte it is, and then we'll get into everything else. So if you want to see me review these items and create a look out of everything I have here, these 3 items, then you need to subscribe to my channel. Oh, I was supposed to tell you there was one other thing. Remember the sponge, the buffer that I showed you guys that I got from October box as well? I used it and I love it. It smelled good because the buffer came with soap in it. All you have to do is put it under your shower, squeeze, you're gonna get the sud, and you rub it all over your skin. It's kind of like the exfoliator for your face, but this is an exfoliator for your skin. So I decided I'm gonna use that one every other day too. Remember I talked about exfoliators. You don't want to be stripping your skin and doing more damage. So I decided I'm gonna use that every other day. But I do love the way how that feels on my skin too. So sorry you guys couldn't see me use that one. I had to use it in the shower, and there no way we filming that. But anyway, we're gonna get into this review video right this moment, and y'all gonna see me do this with my cornrows in my head. And I want to shout out to my mama. She hasn't done cornrow in a very long time, but she decided to do mine for this weekend. So thanks, Mom. I know you're watching this video. I know. And you just be an MVP like my mother. Subscribe, okay? And watch the video. Let's get into this review. Hey guys, so my brows are semi done because I still have to put the foundation on the top to do the cleanup. Usually what I started doing is the face first, and then I would do the brows and everything, because as you can see, different background. I'm doing my this video outside on my veranda, not inside where I usually would, because my fan is just acting up. It takes at least like what, 5-10 minutes to get started, and setting a time for waste. So I decided that I'm gonna come outside and do everything, and because I am depending on the breeze to help everything to stay matte, to stay dry, wet and everything, I don't want to do the face first and then, you know, it starts to melt and it ain't gonna look that good, okay? And we're trying to, even though we ain't going nowhere, we're still trying to look good for this video. So first thing we are going to do is this palette. Once again, let me show y'all the inside, what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful shades. And as usual, I do try to go as crazy as I can, so that for whatever reason I get to use the majority. I guess I'll be using this one as a transition shade. This one looks like a very nice deep shade. This one looks like it can follow it. Actually, this one, yeah, this one looks very nice, deep and dark. I can go at the end here. This shade looks like it can follow after, I'm guessing this one, but this shade looks very, very cute. But of course, even if I don't get to use all the shades in this palette, I always do get ready with me video where I just sit down and do my makeup and, you know, play with my face and play with makeup a little bit and listen to some music. We all get to listen to some music in the background. So obviously, if I don't get to use all the shades from this, then, you know, we get to do it again. So therefore, it means that I have 2 get ready with me videos is going to be coming up. I have to do this one, a get ready with me video with all the other products that I have here from Boxycharm this month. I'm using this palette, and of course I'm not going to call this one a get ready with me. I'm going to call this one a do-over. So you can look out for both videos, 2 different videos on these separate palettes. So now I'm thinking, what do I use from this palette? I know this is going to be transition. This one looks like it's going to be highlight, like brow bone highlight. This one looks like it's going to be in a corner. I know this is another nice color that can fall with. Actually, okay, I'm getting ideas. We'll just go with the flow. All right, so let's get out our brushes. I don't know how many of you remember this bag. I love it, and I love it to have the main brushes that I'm using in it. There's only one problem. When I close this, it ain't opening back. I've tried, it's not opening back, and I always, all the time, I don't know if you noticed, there's some, yep, this is my teeth here. I have to be biting the bag and then using the other side to pull so I can open the bag, and that's not good. So even though the bag is cute, I'm now gonna rate it as a 0, because when I close it, it's closed, but it's not opening back, and I have to bite my way through to open back the stupid bag. Anyway, let's do this. So first things first, I have dirty brushes because I did my makeup using the glitter glue yesterday, and because I was running a little bit late, I decided not to clean anything off or whatever. So we have our brush cleaner, or dry brush cleaner, color switch, quick color switch. I love this product. It's so far one of the best products that was sent to me by Boxycharm. All right, so we gotta do some cleanup work here. Now this brush is very dirty. Let's see if I can get some of the color off. I highly doubt that I could. Okay, so it looks clean. There's nothing really coming off from the brush. Brush looks very clean. So let's do our transition, which I said is going to be this shade right here, and it's called Forehead Kisses. When I first saw it, Breakfast in Bed, I really thought that the colors was going to be things like, you know, coffee, Milo. Well, they don't know about Milo. Maybe Ovaltine. It's America. We use Milo over here. You know, you'd see things like that, milk and, you know, breakfast stuff. But kind of, well, actually, it makes sense, because some of these shades, they're called Yawning, there's Pajamas, Messy Hair, Lazy Baby, Cuddle Cakes, Boo and a View, French Doors, Fresh Face. Kind of makes sense with the Breakfast in Bed. I thought it was going to be like breakfast, but it more resembles the person when they first wake up. Anyway, not my part. I didn't create this. Anyway, so we're going in with Forehead Kisses. And again, this palette does not have any mirrors, which is a huge down plus from that. So I have to go to my Festival 2. Still love this palette so much, and I really go in on this color for the contour. Yeah, I have no idea, but I really do. So we're gonna go in with Forehead Kisses as our transition shade. It's very light, so you might not see much. I guess when it comes to transition, you're not really supposed to see it. Well, technically it's supposed to still be seen, but I want to see this shade though. This is a nice shade, like when you cut the crease and you don't want to put any color on the crease cut. It's a nice shade to put there. All right, so wait a second, I just smelled something. Oh, I thought it was the palette. My bad. It wasn't. I smelled something really good, like breakfast kind of good. Nonetheless, we are going to go in with our similar brush. Yeah, I think we should do the similar brush, but then no, let's go with a smaller brush. This one right here. I still love all these brushes from Morphe. Amazing brushes. And now we are gonna go light. We're gonna go with messy hair over here and put that under forehead kisses. Wow, I like the color. The color is nice. Well, since you can't see the first color, it makes no sense just going back and reblending to put the colors together. But as we are using this palette here, Breakfast in Bed by Beauty Bakery, out of all the other palettes that I've received so far from Boxycharm, there's been quite a lot of fallout. For this palette, I ain't seeing nothing. There is no fallout that I'm seeing that's visible. Like, remember when we dip our brush into it and it's a lot going on? Nothing. See, the palette still look very, very clean, decent. Okay, so we're gonna go deeper, and I'm guessing since this is the color we used not too long ago, we're now gonna go deeper with this one called Yawning. So I'm gonna get another brush. I'm gonna use my my transition shade brush that I had just now, because like I said, there's nothing to reblend over here. You see, I'm already sweating already. This is the reason why I didn't want to do my face first, and I think it's the best decision that I made so far. So we're going in with Yawning, which is a lot darker than Messy Hair, and we're gonna send that underneath Messy Hair. Let's see what it looks like. It's not a bad blend. I think I might have been underestimating the deepness of that shade. I think I underestimated that deepness of the shade. We're gonna continue to add the shade here, Yawning. But as I was saying, I think I underestimated the deepness of these shades because it more looks like Yawning that I'm putting underneath Messy Hair is a lot deeper than Yawning. Y'all know what's coming already. We have got to blend the two shades together. Let's go back with this very small brush and go back in with Messy Hair and blend the two shades together. Right from the top. But if it's one thing that I love about doing makeup, is that makeup has no rules. So there's some rules that you just can't break technically, but makeup does not have any rules. So if you want to go dark first, you can. You want to go light first, you still can. Ain't nobody judging you, sis. Nobody's judging. Okay, now that we have those two shades blended, I want to go deeper with this shade here, Boo and a View. But I think I'm gonna have to swatch it because that shade looks more like a shimmer than anything else. So, oh man, I kind of underestimated the colors in this. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Lazy Baby instead because this looks like a very dark shimmer. So I gotta go with Lazy Baby. Whoops. I'm just gonna go with Lazy Baby. There's fallout, just not as much as I had with previous palettes. So I'm gonna put this right here. This palette, it's more of a neutral one than anything else. Like, this is a very, very neutral palette. This is the kind of palette that girls who don't like a lot of color on their eyes would be perfect. It would be perfect for them. Sometimes you need some neutral in your life. You can't just have colors all the time, honey. You can't have colors all the time. I'm a purple girl, so far I'm not mad at what I'm seeing here. Like, I'm really not mad. But we're gonna go back with this shade. What shade did I just use? Let's go back with a mixture of yawning and messy hair and blend what we just did. So we're dipping into yawning and in messy hair, and we are going to blend. Let's go back to the top here and blend these two together. Honestly, I keep putting on these shadows and I keep smelling something really good, and I don't know what I'm smelling, but I know it's coming from a palette. I just don't know which one. I don't know if it's from this one and I'm using the mirror, but it's definitely not from Beauty Bakery. It's definitely not from there. Alright, so we basically just going with a very neutral look, nothing too extreme, nothing too colorful. So now we are going to take, let's see, I do like pajamas, but if I add pajamas, it's gonna be the same shimmer as the mask that I just added. And I do want this one for my crease corner. Let's see, I think I should try Boo. Let's try Boo and a View. Let's go neutral but deep neutral. So we're gonna go with Boo and a View right here. We tested out, it looks more like a pressed shimmer than a matte color. So let's go in, starting from outside the crease. So basically this shade looks like it will show up a lot better on cut crease. It really would. It really would. But you know, in these videos we don't do the cut crease because we want to see how the shades work, how well the shades work. Yeah, you can see, look at that, there's a lot of fallout going on under my eye here. Whoa. So the shade, the palette does have a lot of fallout. Y'all know what's coming. It's time for me to blend these colors together. I don't know why, but you see, this is the reason why I keep telling y'all that whenever you do swatches on your hand, it's always different from when you do swatches on the eye, because I'm looking at this look and that shade Boo and a View literally looks like a dark grayish off black matte, but swatched on my hand it literally looks, I'm seeing some shimmer. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This is the reason why you should not, like, people need to stop doing swatches on their hand and do it a little more, you know. Don't do the swatches on your hand because it'll always take you away from it. But these are review videos, right? So yeah, you get the point. So I think I want to use I think I'm gonna go back. I'm still gonna use the pajamas, so I'm gonna go look for another brush where I can pick up pajamas, the shade right here. I do like it. It looks like a nice color. And see if we can do like a middle blend there. All right, that's what we picked up there. It looks like a nice deep rose gold color. So let's see what it looks like on the eye. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Again, I underestimated this thing. I really did. But it does, to me, it matches very well with the off gray. It does match pretty well with it. But don't forget, we try to do crazy stuff, but this palette here does not really allow you to do crazy, for the simple reason that it's more of a neutral palette with neutral colors. It's not a colorful palette like this where you can just go crazy, but it's a neutral palette. So we're gonna go like full-blown neutral. You can pick these up with your fingers and apply them on the lid. Nothing's wrong with doing that, but you can do that though. And I think when you do it like that, you do get a lot of payoff. Let's try it. I have on nails, so the color is beautiful. Let's see. See what I'm talking about? So you can actually do it like that. I like doing it like this because it gives you a lot more lid spacing for you to add the entire color. Yeah. And then you can take your brush and then blend them back out together. Alright. And now we're gonna take back our brush again and try to blend out what we just did there. Alright, so now kind of finished with this palette. Like I said, it's neutral. So what we're gonna do is now get into I'm thinking this shade here, French Doors. I want to apply it above my brow bone. Let's see how good that's going to be. It's going to do the job. So we're going to pick up a little bit of that shade right there, French Doors, and add it on our brow bone. Basically, when I do these things, you basically try to see if the palette itself, if it is multi-useful in a way where, you know, if you're like really in a hurry and you just need one palette to do a lot, if you could just pick up that one palette and do highlight, contour, and everything else. Brow bone don't look bad. It looks pretty good. It don't look bad. French Doors. It's not, like I said, this palette is not the kind of palette where you can go crazy. It's very, very neutral. And it's kind of like the perfect palette for girls who don't like too much color. For somebody like me who adore colors, that's a different story. And now we're gonna blend. Get some of that color off. We don't want it to be too bright. Just nice and neutral. There we go. My hair on for my brows are kind of misbehaving themselves right now, so let's fix that back. All right, so I'm technically not finished with the eyes yet. I do want to do a liner. Like, even though for me, I personally think neutral looks deserve liners. Oh, this liquid eyeliner here, it's very good, but I realize it's very good when using chunky glitter. So because you can't use, I can't use one of this because I could be rubbing it off. So the liquid one works perfectly fine with it. And the fact that that is what it is, I had absolutely no transfer from this being on my eye yesterday when I went for my photo shoot. So I'm taking my words back, it's pretty good. I wouldn't advise you use it with shimmer or like a look like this, because you can be doing some transfer somewhere if it's not dried down pretty good. But it really does dry down good when you use it with chunky glitter, so I take it back. It was good. It did the darn thing. All right, Okay, so I want to use my favorite liner. Ever since I bought this liner from ColourPop, I love it. I really, really, really love it. So let's see what we can do here. I gotta come this side to do the liner though. So let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all think this needs a wing? Yeah, this needs a wing. Definitely needs a wing. And as I told y'all in the past, if your wing ain't really coming out the way you want it to come out, you can always do the cleanup work with some concealer. It always works very good. Nothing extravagant. It's a neutral look, so we don't need anything extravagant. All right, so that is oh, not yet though. Not yet. I usually add this part last, but I'm gonna add it now. I'm gonna go back with French doors and add it as my inner corner highlight. Not a bad color. It's not a bad color at all. I'm not mad at it. All right. Let me just add on this real quick. I think this is pretty much it for the eyes. Very nice, very neutral. So now it is time for us to put item number 2 to the test. I'll let y'all know of my results as usual at the end of the video. So what we're gonna do is get our primer. Let me just show y'all the glitter glue. This is what it looks like. And Tracy did not know this, but she created this for glitter. But this holds lashes like the boss. I kid you not, this holds lashes real good. So if you're in Guyana, hook her up and get the stuff from her. Why are you, I don't know why y'all sleeping on Tracy. If you're in Guyana, why are you sleeping on Tracy? I really don't know. So we're going to, oop, my hand is dirty. All right, so we're gonna put on this primer now. This primer, usually it is a lightweight mattifier face primer. So here we go. I do love the way how this primer leaves my face. It leaves my face feeling really, really nice. So now we are going to add on this moisturizer right here and see what it does to the face. It is a hydrating, mattifying, non-greasy moisturizer that leaves combination skin look balanced, clear, and beautifully radiant. Let's see how beautifully radiant our face is gonna look like after this. Oops, I got it out. Okay, so I got some out here. That's what it looks like. I think that's enough for now. Thank you very much. You've been most helpful. All right, let's close this back down and rub it into the face. Feels creamy. It smells okay. It doesn't smell like sweet, but it smells good. Oh, damn. You're awake. My baby's awake, ladies and gentlemen. Where's your daddy? So far, I think this is doing exactly what it says it does. I do feel the matteness. I don't know if it's because of the primer, but I do feel that matteness on my face. My forehead is gonna take some time to rub in because it sweats the most, especially when the place is hot. So it's gonna take a little while to get in there. Oh, she's playing with everything. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, that's my baby playing with my stuff. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, now as you can see, I'll tell you from my standpoint, my face does feel matte. It does look matte. I don't see no oil anywhere, which is something that's pretty good so far. That's very, very good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. My face does feel, whoa. You rub a little too much, you're gonna get some stuff off. Oh man. It does mattify the face. It got a lot of stuff off my face too. Some things really came off my face. Alright, so now that you guys see what the moisturizer looks like, what the palette looks like on my eyes, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face, and when I come back, this is the last thing that we're gonna be putting on. Alright guys, so here's the thing. I'm gonna have to wrap this video up right here. I can't finish the look the way I really want to finish it because my daughter is up and she's just taking everything out of my kit, and on top of that, the breeze is not blowing the way I want it to blow to keep my face fully dry and everything. So what I'm gonna do is apply this. As you can see, my face just looks plain, nice and bare. All I have is the Maybelline foundation and some powder. That's something I learned from my MUA, that you know, sometimes it's not necessary for you to put on concealer if you're like in a real good hurry and it's just not necessary. You don't have to do every single thing. So the main thing is that the look has pulled off to me the way I really wanted to. But now we're gonna test this out and see what it looks like on the lips. I am not going to swatch it on my hand because, like I always say, there's always a difference swatching on your hand and swatching on your lips. Same thing with eyeshadow. There's a difference swatching on your hand and different swatching on your eyes, because when I look at the colors in the eyeshadow, I was not expecting the colors to be like this. So let's put this on and see what it does. How tinted is this lip butter? And I'll tell you guys what it feels like. Here we go. It smells lovely. It does smell good. And that's what it looks like. I would wear this with a lip liner, a dark lip liner, but ever since I saw the word lip butter, I knew this was not lipstick. It looked very brown and tinted on another woman's skin color. Well, she's white, and it looked really good on her. It actually looked like lipstick. So when I saw it, But then I keep reading the word lip butter. I'm like, I kind of knew that this was not going to show up the color that I really thought it was going to show up. And I'm so glad that they sent it in the box, because I would have been so disappointed if I actually purchased this from the add-on, from the website, from Boxycharm. So this is basically what our look looks like today. These are the items that we tested out. Let's start from the top, starting with the palette. The palette's cute. It's really cute. I would only use this palette like if I'm in a hurry, or if I don't feel like wearing a lot of color on my eye. This is a good palette to go back to for that. It doesn't look bad. I really like the eyes look pretty nice. They do look, it does look good. I like the shades. Yes, honey. Hi, boo boo. My baby is almost 1. She just woke up, so she's gonna be very, very miserable. And I plait her hair neat and nice, and she slipped on the head, so that's what it looks like. So she's playing with her little plastic from the Beauty Bakery palette. But this palette here, I do like the way it looks like. I like the way it looks on my eyes. The colors are very cute, very nice. If I was wearing like an all over purple outfit, for me, if I was wearing an all over purple outfit, or like a nice deep black or gray or something like that, I would definitely go to this palette. The colors are nice, not very colorful that I would want to go to do something extravagant. It doesn't do that for sure. But I'm not, here's the thing, I'm not on the rocks with this, because sometimes you do need some neutralness in your life. So I'm not mad at this. This is pretty good. I give this a total yeah. It's not a hell yeah, but it's a yeah. Next item, the moisturizer. I cannot tell you guys 100% about the moisturizer. I'm gonna have to actually use this and go out into the sun and come back home and give you a full review. For now, what I can tell you is that it left the face very matte. My face feels very smooth, very, very matte. That's because I have on a matte foundation, a matte primer, and now I'm using a matte moisturizer. Not bad though. It's not bad, but I cannot give you a 100% review on this just yet. I'm gonna have to, oh god, baby. I'm gonna have to wear it out in public on the road, and I told y'all Guyana is a very hot country, so I'm gonna have to wear it in the heat. Let's see how it truly stands out when it comes to the heat. So for now, in terms of application, this is not bad. It's pretty good. It's mattifying, yes. Does what it says, yes. Does it do what it actually says when you go out in public? I'm gonna have to put that part to the test. So I cannot give you a yeah or a hell yeah or a no or a hell no on this just yet. Until I go out and test it out, then we can do exactly what I can say. But in terms of its application and the mattifyingness, it's a yeah. I'd use it. I told y'all, I get this stuff in the box. It's not necessary for me to use, but I'm gonna use it anyway. And finally, our Brazilian Kiss tinted lip butter. Not bad. I do love the feel of it. It feels very nice. It gives off a little bit of a color, it gives off a sheen, but like I said, the minute I heard the word butter, I knew this was not going to be lipstick. I knew it was not going to be extremely brown. Maybe because of my skin tone, it doesn't show up. Oh god. Maybe because of my skin tone, it's not going to show up the way I want it to show up. You seen it? Yeah. It's not going to show up on my skin tone. Maybe on somebody who is a lot fairer than me, it might very well show up pretty nice on them, but it's not going to show up on me because this is kind of like my exact shade. So maybe if I had a different one, the color might pop, like really, really pop. But I do like this though. I like this. This I can wear, of course, when mask season is over. Here you go. when my season is over, I can wear this, but I definitely see it looking really good with a dark lip liner, dark brown lip liner. It will look so bomb. So I hope in the get ready with me video, I'm definitely going to be using this with a dark brown lip liner, and then we're gonna add this to see, you know, what we could do. I think I've already seen what this palette here can do though, and we've used pretty much all of the colors here, so I probably would not go back to doing a get ready with me with this palette again, because I've already used the colors. I've already used the majority of the colors, and I see how far they go in terms of its color and the usage, so I wouldn't do a get ready with me video using this palette. However, it's not a hell yeah, it's just a plain yeah. But that's our video for today. Thank you so much for joining me and my baby who lately came into the video. So the next time you are gonna see me on my baby. Oh, all right. The next time you're gonna see me or us on my channel again is definitely going to be a get ready with me with that orange palette. We're gonna do it all over again, and this time I'm gonna go in with the glitter glue. There you go. This time I'm gonna go in with the glitter glue on that orange, and we see how good it works. So far, only one video coming. I thought it was going to be two, but only one. But that's it from me today. Thank you so much for sitting down and watching me put my face on and test out the products here that I received for October from Boxycharm. And I'm going to see y'all another time when it's going to be a get ready with me video. Mwah! Bye-bye. You want to say bye-bye? She doesn't know how to wave bye-bye as yet. And she doesn't know how to say it either. But she's not one. Y'all give she a break. But bye-bye from us.